Hey, I'm Evan Vance. Here are my top 5 SMMA Facebook ads tips, whether you're running ads for your business or for a client of yours. Number 1, pain and desire are the top 2 things, and pain always outweighs desire. Put simply, I mean, it's kind of obvious. If you're really new to business, you may not already know this, but business is about solving problems. So problems exist in the marketplace. It's your job as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, to find those problems, to solve those problems, and then to effectively communicate those problems to people in the marketplace to show them that you understand what they're going through and that you're the person who can solve these problems for them. So problem solving, yes, is at the core of this. Now, one thing that's worth noting as well is that desire is extremely powerful in marketing. What is it that people want? What is an outcome that people truly want or desire? What is it that they're imagining in their mind? And you can learn what their pain points and desire points are just by simply having conversations with these people and asking them questions. Now, as a really simple example, a lot of business owners need help getting clients, and so that's their pain point, and their desire point is really, having a lot of clients to be able to, work with and make money from, or serve and enjoy their time serving them, whatever it is. You can do a really good job marketing with desire in mind, but if you intertwine pain with desire, then what happens is you get to activate both ends, which gives you even more power in your marketing. And this applies to literally any type of marketing or advertising. This is just a complete fundamental thing, whether you're doing cold email, cold calling, cold Instagram DMs, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, you name it. This but this applies, the whole pain and desire thing. And it's still, again, very true that pain outweighs desire. So the more you can focus on people's pain points and present yourself as the solution to these pain points, the better of a chance that you have. And the better you can understand their pain points, and also the better you can understand their desire points, the better of a chance you have in the marketplace. Number 2, this kind of feeds off of what I said in number 1, but if you can effectively communicate what people are thinking to them within an advertisement, what happens is you win. And what I kind of touched on before with this topic was that the only real way to find what people's pain points are, desire points are, etc., is by having conversations with them. You'll be having, your intro calls, you'll be having your sales calls, and on these calls, you're going to learn a lot of information. Listen to what people are saying, and don't listen to what they're saying at a surface level or, at face value. Listen to what they're really saying. Right? It goes deeper than just the words that come out of their mouths. How do they say the things? What is it that really frustrates them? What is it that really excites them? These things are where you can really learn what their pain points and what their desire points are. So your number 1 goal in any form of advertising, again, whether this is for your business or for your client's business or for your friend's business, for all that it really matters, is if you can effectively communicate what people are thinking within an advertisement and present yourself as an adequate solution and have obviously a good lead magnet, etc., you win. Number 3, use their words. Use the words that people say to you within your marketing. As a really simple example, in ads that I've seen directed at myself being a business owner and ads that I've seen directed at other business owners, is people talking about there being a roller coaster of revenue in their business. This is something people have said to me on sales calls in their own words. My revenue is like a roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. This is a very real thing that happens in a lot of small businesses. If revenue is low, there are going to be months where you make almost no money and months where you make tons of money. There are seasonality changes. There's all sorts of stuff that happens in different businesses. So if you're selling something B2B where you're helping with an ROI offer and helping people get clients, then this is something that's really worth paying attention to. And just in general, with any type of marketing, whatever it is that you're saying, if people are looking for short form video services, what is it that they say when you get on a call with them? Do they say that it's really hard to find a good editor? Then that's something you're going to want to use in your marketing or even within your sales script to communicate to them that you get it, you understand. You're looking for people to go, finally, somebody gets it. That's what you're going for. And you want this to happen without it being blatantly obvious as well. So in the words of David Ogilvy, a good advertisement is one which sells the product without drawing attention to itself. You don't want your ads to be, screaming that they're ads. You want them to be inconspicuous because then it really blends in and does a really nice, beautiful job. The best ads are ones that people don't even realize are ads and they just go ahead and they click. Like it's amazing when you actually do that, it feels so good and it's really, really rewarding. And one of the best ways you can do that is by using the words of your prospects within your advertisements. Number 4, a quote from Alan Watts: "Muddy water is best cleared by leaving it alone." If you go in and screw with your ads every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, you're causing a lot more problems than you are solving problems. So the best thing that you can do in a lot of cases when there's muddy water is sit and wait for it to clear. Sometimes waiting a week, sometimes waiting 2 weeks, depending on ad budgets, how much work needs to be done, etc. Obviously, this is a case-by-case kind of thing, but oftentimes just sitting and waiting for things to play out so that you can have sufficient data to make, good calculated decisions is all that you need to do. So instead of freaking out and changing something after 2 days of an ad being live, it spent $25. It's like $25 is nothing. In more of an ideal world, you want an ad to spend at least like $100 or so, $150, so that you can see how many leads have come in, what the CTR is, all this stuff, so that you can just more accurately assess the data and have the data mean more, right? A good rule of thumb in general is you want to have 100 clicks on an ad before you can judge the opt-in rate. And you want to have 100 opt-ins before you can judge the next thing, and so on and so forth. So that's something that's really worth paying attention to. The more you screw with your ads, the more you screw them up. So stop screwing with your ads if you don't need to. I hop into client ad accounts once a week. Now, number 5, write 1 ad per day for at least 3 months. This will get 90 ads under your belt, and that will get you some good progress on learning. You need to write hundreds of ads to get really good at writing ads. So you're not going to write your 6th ad and be insane at ads. So just get them out of the way. Write a bunch of ads, tons and tons of ads. Test them by all means. In general, 1 in 20 of your ads are really going to knock it out of the park. So on a regular basis, you should be writing ads frequently in general, but especially when you're learning and when you're newer, this is something you want to do. Like, I sat down and wrote ads every single day. I wrote multiple ads a day for, I don't even know how long, to be honest. I couldn't even tell you how many ads I've written over the years at this point. But your first ad's going to be terrible, your second ad's going to be terrible, your 16th ad's going to be terrible but less terrible, and then the snowball's going to continue, and then eventually your 302nd ad's going to actually be pretty good. Then you're going to go, this thing's actually starting to pull, but I have a long way to go. Then your 701st ad might actually really, knock it out of the park and do a fantastic job. So play the game with the end in mind. Play the long-term game. Do the stuff that nobody really wants to do, which is sit down and write 90 ads over 3 months.